I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, family, friends, guests, and fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us today in our virtual graduation. None of us believed that the end of our senior year would end so soon and unexpectedly, but here we are today after years of hard work and long nights. Finally, we have made it to the end of one of our chapters, and we are now headed to the reality of the real world. I want to thank everyone that is joining us from home and that has been there for us, seniors, throughout these hard times. I also want to thank my teachers, friends, and counselors for always pushing me to keep on working harder. También quiero darle gracias a mis padres y familia, a igual a todos los padres que han hecho todo por nosotros. Gracias. I want to congratulate all of the seniors because we are for sure a class to be remembered. COVID-19 has shown us how unpredictable life can be, but it has taught us to be more united and to keep working hard. Congratulations, class of 2020. All those years of hard work have finally paid off. I hope everyone enjoys the ceremony from the comfort of their homes, and thank you again for tuning in and joining us in such an important day in our lives.
On behalf of the Temple ISD Board of Trustees, I would like to welcome you. It is an honor to stand before the Temple High School graduating class of 2020. I am pleased to introduce our school board members, Ms. Virginia Suarez, Mrs. Linnell Davis, Mr. Ronnie Gaines, Dr. Sonia Sanhi, Ms. Shannon Gowan, and Mrs. Shannon Myers. Temple High School faculty and staff members, along with family and friends, are here today to celebrate the achievements of these hardworking students. Graduates, as we recognize your accomplishments, don't forget those who have helped you reach this important milestone. Remember to thank your teachers and all the others who guided and encouraged you throughout your academic career. Your walk across this stage would not be possible without each and every one of these dedicated professionals. Also remember to thank your family and friends who supported you and helped you work toward this important day. Congratulations on your achievement. In this time of celebration, let those who have influenced you know how much you appreciate the time, commitment, care, and the love they have given you. And now, as you transition into a new phase of your life, you will represent your community and Temple High School in the global economy. Never forget the heritage and tradition that you so strongly nurtured and proudly worn as Temple Wildcats.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome to Temple High School's Class of 2020 virtual graduation. I'm honored to be standing here in front of you today as your salutatorian. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, you did it. You have reached a huge milestone, and you will continue to hit more milestones as you journey through life. Be proud of yourself. Now, this moment is not what we expected. In fact, it's far from it. The COVID-19 pandemic has punctured a part of our lives that we cannot get back, but I am certain that we have come out stronger because of it. To Dr. Ott, who has been working diligently to make sure this moment is memorable, I thank you for your dedication to the class of 2020. You did not give up on us. Our transition from in-person to online classes was also made successful by the extraordinary faculty we have here at TISD. Like most of you, though, I would not be here without the support of my wonderful family. I would like to give thanks to my mother for encouraging me to follow my aspirations. She is the one who showed me what it means to be a strong, independent woman, and sometimes I feel like I won the lottery to be able to call her mom. Thank you to my eldest brother, Tony Carlos, for keeping me humble and reminding me that I am still that 7-year-old who used to like to blast Kid Cudi from his outdated iPod. Thank you to my brother, Adrian Carlos, whose kindness has touched the lives of many. He is the one who inspires me every day to live a life filled with change. I know my family would have preferred my dad to be sharing this moment with us, but instead, he's watching me deliver this speech from above. I hope you are proud of me, Dad. For the next couple of minutes, I want to offer you all the best advice that a 17-year-old, soon-to-be high school graduate can give you. Please bear with me. I by no means think that my advice is top tier. At the start of my freshman year here at Temple, I read the book Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso. Although there were some questionable tips, I did what I do most when I read books. Take what I think is valuable and chuck the rest. Oh, and that's another thing. Take everything with a grain of salt. There was one quote, however, that I think everyone should hear. Amoruso said, and I quote, "The energy you'll expend focusing on someone else's life is better spent working on your own. Just be your own idol." In other words, do not waste time worrying about the achievements of others. Instead, use that time to work towards becoming that dream version of yourself. When I read this quote for the first time, I took it to heart. From that day forward, I became my own competition. I hope that the Nadia I'm going to be 5 years from now will surpass the Nadia that is speaking in front of you today. Always seek improvement from within. I know it is easy to fall into that trap of comparison, especially in the age of technology, but please resist that urge. By resisting, you'll be able to flourish in remarkable ways. When we finally latch on to our diplomas and this ceremony comes to an end, our lives will branch out into separate paths. Some of us are heading off to college, a few are taking a gap year, others are entering the workforce or the armed forces, and there might be some sitting here today who do not know their next step. Wherever you go and whatever you ultimately decide to do, I would like to encourage you to keep on improving yourself. Be a better person than you were the day before. I do not think that there is one person out there who looks at what they have done and says, "This is it." There is more out there. You can do more than what you have done today. All you have to do is go for it. Congratulations, class of 2020, and go Wildcats.
Good afternoon, teachers, staff, and friends. I'd like to start this off by saying congratulations, we did it. Today is the day that we have been working towards, not only over the past 4 years, but since the day that we walked into elementary school, as bright-eyed children ready to learn and explore the world. As the first chapter of our lives draw to a close, I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to celebrate the incredible class of 2020. The class of 2020 has proven to be resilient in the face of a global health pandemic, and I believe our response to this only scratches the surface of our class's strength and potential. We have students who will be attending college next year with an associate's degree. We have students who will be entering the workforce and will become an integral part of society. We have students who will be serving our country by being a member of the armed forces. And we have students who will be attending college on athletic scholarships and other students attending college on academic scholarships. This class truly exhibits what it means to be Wildcat Strong. But these accomplishments were only achieved due to the hard work that our parents, guardians, and educators did so that we can be here today. I'd also like to personally thank my parents for helping me to be where I am today, and without their help, I do not think I would be giving this speech. As we prepare for our future outside of high school, I'd like to give you 3 observations that I have made over my high school career. The first observation is that no one is perfect, and I have learned this lesson rather harshly while writing this speech. There are millions of words to pick, millions of things to say, and trying to pick the perfect combination is impossible. We live our lives trying to be perfect, only to let ourselves down when we are unable to reach this unattainable feat. This may sound negative, but I believe this is actually a very positive way to live life. We should live our lives trying to be the best version of ourselves, and this is best stated by Vince Lombardi, the best football coach in history, or just above Jason Garrett, when he said, "Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." We must free ourselves from the restrictions of a perfect life and instead try to catch excellence. This idea of perfection can be easily created by social media, where we see the highlights of other people's lives. We assume that everyone is always perfect, but in reality, that is not true. We must understand that there will be difficult times, and there will be times when not everything goes to plan. But those are the times when we are able to show our true strength. This is when we are able to truly chase perfection and be the best that we can be. Understanding that we can never be perfect allows us to be free of the constraints that we place on ourselves and live the life that we want to live. The second observation is that we need to keep our friends and family close. Friends and family are the people who will always support you, and in a time of so much uncertainty, their presence is ever more important. The families celebrating with us today are not here because they share the same blood, but because they will always be here for us through both success and tragedy. Teachers, classmates, teammates, they give us light in our darkest times and encourage us to do our best. Whether we win, lose, or draw, they are there to support us and make us feel loved. Now on to friends. Friends are the people you can call on a bad day to cheer you up, or the people who will pick you up when the world has got you down. Friends are the ones who push us outside of our comfort zone, even when we would rather watch Netflix, and are the ones that help us understand our place in the world. Friends allow us to express our true selves without judgment, and they make us all the better for it. This reminds me of the phrase, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer." I honestly have never understood this phrase, so I propose we change it. We need to change it to, "Keep your enemies close and friends and family closer," because they are the people that we truly need in our lives. We should enjoy the time that we are able to spend with our friends and family, because we never know when it will be our last. We need to tell them how much they mean to us, because even though we must stay 6 feet apart, we must stay even closer to the ones we love. The third and final observation that I have is enjoy every moment of life. Life, even in the darkest of times, is a beautiful journey, and I believe we should enjoy the ride. Sometimes we forget the present and live only in the past and/or future. Throughout the school year, I was so focused on trying to apply to college and leave the state of Texas that I forgot to live in the moment which makes senior year truly special. I did not take the time to enjoy every moment of my life, and it took a worldwide health pandemic to teach me that. We plan for the future with so much conviction that we forget to appreciate the mundane and simple tasks we do every day until it is taken away. Seeing a movie, eating at a restaurant, and ironically going to school. We truly forget how special these moments are until we lose them. My challenge for everyone here today is to try and enjoy life and make the most out of any moment, whether it be during a boring assignment or while you check your watch to see how much longer I have to talk. Make the most of every moment so you can live a full life without regret. Class of 2020, I would like to leave you with a quote from Dr. Seuss. "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." These past 4 years of my life have taught me more about myself than I could have ever imagined, and I know that you will all accomplish the goals set before you. This class has faced adversity and hardship with incredible strength, tenacity, and willpower. I hope we do not cry because today's graduation, but instead smile because we know we have the power to change the world.
Board members, Dr. Ott, Dr. Mayo, family, guests, and graduates, I have the privilege to address you today in what will be the most memorable graduation ceremony for Temple High School. Since moving to Temple 4 years ago, I have often been reminded in so many ways of the tenacity of our community. Wildcat Strong has been evident in how Temple High School and the community at large has responded to this historic season. I want you to know that your teachers and campus administration never stopped believing in your education. And as you are here today, in this moment, to receive your high school diploma, we know that you and your families likewise kept believing in all you could achieve. COVID-19 took many things away from us. Sacrifices were made, and we will undoubtedly feel its lasting effects for years to come. However, there is one thing that this historic season of life has given to us: time. Class of 2020, though many of your senior experiences may not have gone as planned, you were given the time to stop and truly consider who you are, who you want to be, and how you want to use the time you've been given. Perhaps for the first time in many of our lives, we suddenly found ourselves with the opportunity to do things we may not have normally stopped to do. Without day-to-day interactions with our peers and friends, we were able to consider what we devote our time to. We considered more carefully the world around us, whether that was your home, neighborhood, the city, the state, the nation, or the global community. We witnessed real-life heroes in our healthcare professionals and other essential personnel. We saw individuals discover new ways to serve, helping elderly neighbors, volunteering at local organizations, or even assisting siblings at home with their schoolwork. And we engaged with education, friends, and family in new ways through technology. We all continue to ponder what our new normal will be. I'm not convinced that this should be our sole focus. Recently, I had the opportunity to listen to a speaker who posed a question: should we be seeking a new normal, or seeking to develop what it means to be a community in this time? Post-COVID, I want you to know, Class of 2020, that this is your opportunity to seize this moment and redefine what it means to be a community. A definition of community that includes understanding, empathy, and service to others. As you continue your journey into adulthood, do not forget the lessons you have learned at Temple High School. Remember to always be Wildcat strong, and above all, each day, always seek to do better and be better than the day before. Congratulations, Temple High School Class of 2020. May you be victorious.
Members of the Board of Trustees and Superintendent Dr. Bobby Ott, as principal of Temple High School, representing the faculty and staff, I proudly certify that these Temple High School seniors, the class of 2020, have met all the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Temple Independent School District, and I recommend them for graduation. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Welcome to the 2020 Temple High School graduation ceremony. Before we begin the diploma presentation, I want to leave this exceptional group of students with a few brief remarks. You know, some will say that the easiest part of your life is now over, that from this point forward the responsibilities will only continue to grow, and so do many new experiences that are yet to come. They will also say that this next chapter includes many, many changes in your life. However, there are some things you should know that will conversely stay the same. Number one, the achievements made by the class of 2020 will always remain here with Temple High School. Number two, please think about those around you, for these family members and friends will always love and support you no matter the chapter in your life. And number three, trust this: no matter where you go, what you do, and who you become, you will always and forever be a Wildcat. I look forward to celebrating you as you step into your future. Dr. Mayo, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Temple ISD Board of Trustees, I accept your presentation of these students. Upon receiving their diplomas, the class of 2020 will move their tassels to the left side, signifying completion of their high school graduation requirements. Everyone, I ask that you please join me as the class of 2020 receives their diplomas.
Andrew Powell Posey, Nadia Raquel Carlos, Hannah Ahmed, Haley Elise Martin, Malina Kalpesh Patel, Anika Sika, Kaylin Grace Henderson, Erica Paje Fernandez, Jeb Scott Tanaka, Nguyen Tan Nguyen, Christian Dale Adams, Gretel Diane Adams, Demarius Jashawn Atkinson, Angela Sky Aguillon, Alfredo Alvarado, Eileen Alvarez, Megan Ashley Alvarez, Sergio Rafael Alvarez, Alyssa Robin Amador, Isha Amataya, Brianna Nicole Antuna, Philip Andrew Aragon, Antasia Mary Ray Archie, Caillou Michael Aris, Araceli Jasmine Arguelles, Haley Rhiannon Arndt, Maricruz de la Garza Arredondo, Melanie de la Garza Arredondo, Ashley Jasmine Arroyo, Vidiana Julixi Arroyo, Lillian Gwen Avila, Jillian Celeste Avilas, Anthony James Ayala, Joseph Tyler Ayers, Deasia Chantel Bagley, Samaya Tonette Bailey, Micah Lael Ball, Majesty Odell Nishwan Barber, Mia Magnolia Barron, Tatiana Marie Barreto Rodriguez, Rain Lene Barrett, Emberly Marie Basie, Brooke Marie Baxter, Donald Gene Beach Jr., Adia Sade Renee Beard, Daisy Victoria Benitez, David Bentley III, Andrew Lee Berry Jr. III, April Renee Bilodeau, Bailey Renee Black, Todd Ashton Black, Lazia Genesis Blackstock, Brazon Jalen Blatchy, Seth Andrew Darrell Blinn, Cooper Nolan Bobbitt, Desiree Lachey Love Bookman, Andrea Nicole Boyd, Natia Sheree Bradley, Gimonte Armand Brazel, Isabella Grace Brea, Devontae LaPrince Brown, Lauren Elizabeth Brockbauer, Joseph Antonio Bryant, Nala Elaine Buckley, Jasmine Alexi Buckner, Dylan Jacob Buford, Yesenia Lynn Buitron, Stephen James Burgess, Ivan Arnulfo Burgos Castillo, Samaya Grace Burleson, Willashia Nicole Burleson, Willie Demond Burleson, Jessica Diane Nicole Burrier, James Mitchell Buster, Andrea Caballero, Ari Luciano Caballero Sanchez, Luis Antonio Cabrera, Olivia Suzanne Cabrera, Haley Joy Campbell, Javier Jarvis Campbell, Justice Quaid Campbell, Morkel Cooper Kennedy Shelton, Richard Anthony Cardenas, Montavian Tyrell Carlisle, Clarice Deanne Carrasco, Jacob William Carrasquillo, Thomas Alexander Carreno, Thomas Carreno Jr., Tashira Joyce Carter, Markel Duane Carter Jr., Sidley Ali Guadalupe Castaneda, Lathan Joshua Castilleja, Fatima Guadalupe Castillo, Noah Israel Castillo, Ramses Ian Castro Delgado, Serena Estrellita Cerda, Ciandra Nicole Chambers, Blanca Diamante Chapa, James Michael Chase III, Diego Victor Chavez, Juliana Isabel Chavez, Hannah Marie Clary, Michael Ray Lawrence Cobb, Michaela Raynice Cobb, Cody Alvin Cole, Emily Rose Collins, Mariah Marie Compton, Guadalupe Isabel Contreras, Chimea Dominic Cooper Williams, Kerrigan Lyness Coppage, Jasmine Correa, Tabitha Brianne Cortez, Essence Michelle Countess, Savannah Aliza Covarrubio, William Timothy Cox, Yanetta Yiki Craven, Garrett Allen Crawford, Jaden Cade Crosby, Pacey Patrice Crow, Miguel Angel Cruz, Tori Shane Culp, Macy Caroline Cummings, Aries Curtis, Joshua Wayne Curtis, Nayla Joy Cyrus, Rishawn Juwayne Daly, Ashianta Janea Dallas, Jacoria Lachey Daniels, Jason Jannar Davila, Kazarian Shamar Carl Davis, Aliyah Nicole De La Fuente, Destiny Michelle De Leon, Daniela Adriana De Luna, Erica Lizette De Nova, Julia Catherine DeWitt, Abigail Marie Diaz, Eloy Angel Diaz, Nayeli Salas Diaz, Zachary Joseph Dizarens, Giancarlo Trajano Domingo, Jessica Dominguez, Isabella Mallory Donoso, Terry Dawson Jr., Damaris Destiny Douglas, Skylar Ashton Dowdy, Christopher James Dudick, Karen Duran, James David Earl, Karen Nicole Eckenrode, Karina Eguia, Hillary Mariah Enriquez, Jonathan Aaron Eccles, Nautica Ilea Escobar, Hannah Elizabeth Esparza, Beta Michelle Espinoza Chavez, Daniela Fabian Flores, Dalton Rivers Fobian, Zeni Faz, Alexander Devonte Farrow, Coriel Dorez Fillmore, Brianna Deshay Finkley, Michaela Ariel Finley, Hermio Javier Flores, Jonathan Nicholas Flores, Robert Isaiah Flores, Jennifer Flores Cuellar, Ricardo Fontanez, Brisa Marie Ford, Christina Danielle Formica, Kenna Michelle Fort, Christian Cameron Fox, Anthony Maurice Franklin, Alisa Nicole Freeman, Kedrick Dion Freeman Jr., Kenneth James Fife, Aaliyah Renee Gaines, Hasiel Galindo, Sebastian Galindo, Sarah Marie Gamble, Alani Leigh Gandara, Jahir Alberto Gandara, Rogelia Michaela Gandara, Joanna Sophia Garay, Abella Soledad Garcia, Abigail Lynn Garcia, Emily Michelle Garcia, James Benjamin Garcia, Jaden Aquan Garcia, Maricela Garcia, Noemi Garcia, Sean Albert Garcia, Gage Christian Garth, Jalen Christopher Cy Gilmore, Andre Leon Glenn Jr., Trinity Tashay Glover, Christian Bradley Gommert, Anastasia Nicole Lorraine Goncharo, Kaylee Alyssa Gonzalez, Mallory Diamond Gonzalez, Anthony Dre Gonzalez, Joaquin Soto Gonzalez, Walker Gray Gordon, Emilio Joseph Govea, Brandon Tyler Goins, Renee Destiny Graham, Clarissa Marie Granado, Kyle Anthony Granados, Luz Elena Granado Swan, Precious Lasha Gray, Michaela Audriona Grayson, India Jolie Green, Lauren Ainsley Greenfield, Kendrick Lee Griffin, Andia Ariana Griffith, Amanda Groves, Antonio Thomas Guerra, Abdias Benjamin Guerrero, Gabriela Ann Guerrero, Kadima Lizette Guerrero, Noge Guy, Shelby Lee Guilloz, Adrian Guzman, Ariana Chantel Hamilton, Callie Grace Sulak Hancock, Reese Edward Harden, Macy Ashanti Hargrove, Savannah Ray Hirsink, Quentin Dion Hemphill Johnson, Araceli Hernandez, Brittany Destiny Hernandez, Israel G. Hernandez, Laura Andrea Hernandez, Rebecca Elaine Hernandez, Guadalupe Hernandez Cruz, Yoslin Ligli Hernandez Huizar, Jesse Tony Hernandez Jr., Haley Jean Hess, Kobe LaRoger Hilliard, Marcus Anthony Hills, Scott Thomas Holt, Seth Isaiah Hooper, Kimball Gray Horsack, Caitlin Renee Horton, Ethan Michael Hoyt Price, David Fernando Huete Alvarenga, Catherine Elizabeth Huntley, Daishne Brashay Hutchinson, Bianca Michelle Ingram, Naya Janae Irvin, Bryce James Irvin, Amar Marshawn Jackson, Anaya Lynn Jackson, Anthony Tyrese Jackson, Cedric Jackson, Jordan Eric Jackson, Monica Lynette Jackson, Roman Brady Jackson Jr., Maria Lucia Jaimes Loza, Jayla Nieli Jenkins, Amos Kane Jimenez, Antonio Michael Jimenez, Aliyah Chantel Johnson, Adriana Janae Johnson, Jakayla Zariah Johnson, Madison K. Johnson, Kizadia R. Johnson Harris, Deashian Mashad Johnson Neely, Quentin Tyre Johnston, Michael Patterson Jones, Janae Ineta Joseph, Juan Francisco Juarez, Simon Orion Juarez, Elizabeth Rutherland Judge, Madison Elise Justice, Rebecca Lee Carl, Alacia Abrani Kennedy, Haley Lee Kerr, Frederick Ray Kirkland, Dylan Scott Knox, Mark Conrad Knox, Brianna Nicole Lehman, Jaden Langram, Brooklyn Elizabeth Lanning, Nakota Jane Lara, Victoria Annalise Lara, Celeste Carol Ann Lauber, Jemiah Nicole Levan, Carlo Lorenzo Pernergo Lazal, Michaela Lachey Marie Leaks, Dwight Laverne Lester II, Andrea Denise Lewis, Dayton Cazell Lewis, Samuel Dylan Liller, Abigail Samantha Lobianco, Amaydi Lopez, Daniel Jacob Lopez, Edgar Morillo Lopez, Ernesto Lopez, Naomi Rani Lopez, Christina Lopez Pompa, Hector Lopez II, Zachariah Morgan Markey Lott, Jade Danette Nicole Luna, Vinh Tay Luong, Asia Faith Raven Machuca, Alasia Aubrey Mack, Jacob Duncan McKay, Morgan Jolyn Madsen, Tyson Cole Magana, Beatriz Adriana Maldonado, Marissa Leilani Manis, Julia Lavon Marchant, Angelina Marie Marin, Carson Brady Marlowe, Quincy Donta Marshall Jr., Catherine Elizabeth Martin, Alexandra Martinez, Gabriela Martinez, Julian Diego Martinez, Maria Guadalupe Martinez, Nicholas Cole Martinez, Zoe Salea Martinez Freeman, Shubham Himal Master, Juliana LaShawn Matthews, Chloe Nicole Mayfield, Aaliyah Tanetta McCullough, Saxon Kane McDonald, Amaya Danae McNeil, Christine Desiree Medina, Juan Pedro Medina, Larissa K. Medina, David Jamir Medrano, Edmundo Melendez III, Gregorio Alberto Mendez, Yesenia Esmeralda Mendez Avila, Benjamin Mendez Lopez, Isaac Michael Mendoza, Homero Mendoza Jr., Kanaya Molina Maku, Danielle James Miles, Devontae Jaquez Miles, Cheyenne Renee Miller, Colby Wayne Miller, Kendrickia Shanae Minor, Quinlan Phoenix Sumner Moncrief, Perla Jeanette Mondragon, Christian Jude Moody, Erica Diana Moody, Joshua Alexander Moore, Joe Matthew Morales, Angela Celeste Moreno, Trevor Dean Morgan, Alasia Morrison, Kenneth Earl Morrison III, Cecilia Rose Mungia, Samuel Joseph Mungia, Michael Mungia Jr., Jessica Marie Munoz, Lauren Grace Munoz, Paola Munoz Guzman, Jennifer Munoz Rayo, Evelyn Rose Muro, Carter Hales Myers, Kathleen Marie Neal, Sierra Nishay Neely, Kaylee Christine Newsom, Triette Min Nguyen, Tatum Alexander Nichols, George Leander Nichols, Kiara Simone Nichols, Florin Jeffrey Nita, Nicoria Denise Noble, Tierra Norvell, Joshua Xavier Nunez, Juanita Shanette Otis, Patrick Edward Oatley, Omar Leonardo Olivares, Matthew Alexander Lore Olivares Cervantes, Jonathan Dalton Roy Oliver, Eloisa Boniette Lena Ordaz, Michael Ortiz, Carla Guadalupe Pacheco, Darwin David Padilla, Macy Joy Parks, Jaden Sean Pate, Olivia Grace Paulson, Ashlyn Nicole Peace, Zachary Alexander Pease, Eric Anthony Peeler III, Blake Edward Perez, Marcus Antonio Perez, Nadia Simone Perkins, Samuel David Perkins, Dominic Bylin Petra, Lydia Yamalet Plaza Mejias, Christopher Evan Poole, Adriana Rochelle Portillo, Larry Darnell Price III, Matthew Christopher Purcell Jr., Daniel Lee Putnam, Guadalupe Montserrat Quezada Sanabria, Elisa Quinones, Allison Elizabeth Quiroz, Daisy Paula Ramirez, Daniela Nicole Ramos, Israel Ramos, Raul Rebelar Mondragon, Tiana Marie Takara Redding, Israel Nicole Reedus, Alejandro Reyes, Fabian Guadalupe Reyes, Marisol Reyes, Stephen Rafael Reyes Ocasio, Ahudel Reyes Jr., Federico Reina Montenegro, Madison Page Richardson, Ania Elaine Riggins, Michaela Jade Riley, Madison Riojas, Edwin Alejandro Rios Macias, Lauren Rose Rivera, Liliana Marie Rivera, Xavier Oswaldo Rivera, Choice Ariana Roberts, Damian Xavier Robertson, Alicia Renee Robinson, Dominique Marie Robledo, Isaiah Renee Robledo, Albert Rodriguez, Amber Marie Rodriguez, Anna Renee Rodriguez, Sierra Angelia Rodriguez, Aver Isai Rodriguez, J. Michael Rodriguez, Manuel Rodriguez, Mario Antonio Rodriguez, Tristan Andrew Rodriguez, J.C. Thaley Rodriguez Ortiz, Christopher Xavier Rodriguez Resendiz, Cassandra Marie Rojas, Luis Manuel Rojas Jr., Tyvon Lawrence Rollins, Susan Roman, Vivian Elizabeth Romans, Jordan Deshawn Singletary Ross, Matthew Allen Ross, Ryan Davin Ross, Gabriela Quinones, Brianna Nicole Salas, Analicia Marie Salazar, Jacqueline Nicole Salazar, America Salgado, Ivan Alejandro Salinas, Christopher Lawrence Sampson, Nicholas Joseph Sampson, Brian Guadalupe Sanchez, Sean Michaels Sanchez, Alexis Faith Sanders, Sebastian Sandoval, Kaylin Aaliyah Nicole Santana, Nicholas Martin Shower, Andreas Mackenzie Schmidt, Jamaria Deanna Scott, Kylie Samantha Seastrunk, Tiffany Renee Seal, Abran C.S. Jr., Jesus Silva, Angel Amy Sarika Smith, Atasha Shatis Smith, Kerrigan Ray Smith, Kai Leo Smith, Valencia Ashlyn Smith, El Cid Antone Smith Jr., Terry Solomon Jr., Kathia Soto, Valeria Soto, Charles Thomas St. Martin Jr., Sierra Autumn Stanky, Du Marie Quezon Stewart, Akaya Trinae Stewart, Lauren Olivia Stewart, William Edward Stockton II, Trinity Marie Stores, Jasmine Jean Stout, Hope Renee Swansea, Mark Daniel Swords, Lydia Joanne Tanton, Shaquel Bila Taplin, Tiaja Anise Taylor, Trinicia Ariana Taylor, Champagne Jade Teasley, Joshua Lee Thatcher, Michael Allen Thaxton, DeQuanta Marquise Thomas, Kiera Nicole Thomas, Dadrian Armand Thomas McCraney, Octavia Lachey Thompson, Shane Anthony Thornton, Jeremiah Rael Thrasher, Allison Monique Tirado Morales, Romeo Matt Tolentino Jr., Angelina Tolan, Rayshawn Garrett Tomlinson Proctor, Gabriel Santiago Thompson, Carlos Leogen Torres Izquierdo, Jesse Torres Jr., Corin Devon Townsend, Dante Javon Tubbs, Keodrian Turner, Tiaja Nicole Turner, Lillian Elena Tutson, Jessica Lynn Vaden, Jennifer Garcia Vargas, Graciela Vargas Isidoro, Jason Alexander Vasquez, Jonathan David Vasquez, Alyssa Rihanna Velasquez, Lucero Velasquez, Jasmine Ales Vilpando, Kirsten Renee Voss, Madison Michael Wacker, Kiaria Un Alexis Walker, Sarah Elizabeth Walker, Rachel Elizabeth Wallace, Taylor Vernice Washington, Tiaja Janae Washington, Armani Eugene Watkins, Jasmine Lacole Watson, Emily Elizabeth Watts, Katie Beth Weddle, Jack Utavius DeCarlos West, Geraldine Elizabeth Whitaker, Dakari Kavan White, Don Dwayne White, Kiari Dontrell White, Azaria Tiaja Williams, DeMarco Jamarius DeVincent Williams, Donovan Williams, Jaden Ajane Denise Williams, Shukia Florshea Williams, Tequarius Williams, Tatiana Amaria Williams, Jacorion DeMonte Williams Calhoun, Vance Antoine Willis, Caleb Van Cleef Wilson, Kenzie Ray Wilson, Shamika Wilson, Cora Elizabeth Woodcock, Raheem Ricky Wright, Shakira Monet Wright, Paul Ray Yanez Jr., Ashton Matau Yarbrough, Phoebe Marie Young, Sarah Grace Young. Colton Edward Zahn. Josue Hene Zaragoza. Fatima Paola Zelaya Soto. Kimberly Jamaleth Zuniga.
Our alma mater, from you we've learned to be so proud of your tradition, your spirit, loyalty. And for Temple High School, march on all glorious, and may your colors blue and white be ever victorious.
Class of 2020, before our time together comes to an end, I want you to know that when tonight's ceremony comes to an end, our destiny begins. We prepared for this day for 12 years, and here today, on the precipice of our future, our lives change. My fellow classmates, I want you to take a good look at each other and remember the memories we've shared with one another. Remember our first day of high school, confused in the crowded hallways with a yellow schedule in our hand? Forever memories with long-lasting friends? What about the time we cheered on our football team in the playoffs at the Cowboys Stadium? Acceptance in your dream school, long and dreadful nights, or prom? Our anticipations of our senior year may have fallen, but it has only made us unique. Some of us here may have never experienced prom, but all of us were unable to experience the typical senior life. What we have experienced is not at all punishment, but a challenge that God Himself has given us. Due to the unusual circumstances, our motivation of making every dull moment bright, we've gained strength that only He knew we could handle. As this chapter in our life closes, today we embark on our future path. Some of us will go off to college, and others will proceed into the workforce. In our new chapter of life, we will not be remembered as those that should be felt saddened for, but the ones that inspired those before and after us. We should be proud of the young adults that we've become and trust that God will guide us in the clear direction of wisdom regarding our future. Congratulations, class of 2020.